Hi, welcome back to another vlog. Really have no reason for vlogging this week, but I thought it would be kind of fun because I said I wanted to do more vlogs, so I'm doing a vlog this week. I'm about to go to the post office because I have a few things to ship out this week from Depop. I'm still slowly posting all of my Depop pictures and stuff from my closet clean out video. If you haven't watched it, make sure you check it out. But I still have a lot of things to post. I'm kind of still deciding on like things I want to give away versus things I want to sell, so I think that's why it's kind of taking me a long time to pick and choose. I have already donated a lot of clothes, and I also went through like a lot of my old fabric and yarn that I just wasn't using, and I brought that to the scrap exchange. If you don't know what the scrap exchange is, it's a creative reuse center. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of Depop stuff, so I think I'm gonna take more pictures for Depop today. Ready to start taking some Depop photos. I'm just gonna put on music or like a podcast, so all of this stuff needs to go on Depop. This is like a mixed pile of stuff I'm either gonna donate or put on Depop, and then this stuff I already have put on Depop. This is all handmade stuff that I haven't sold yet, so I might just bring that stuff to markets. I actually have pretty good natural light in here. It depends on the time of year, but right now it's like I also feel like most of the clothes that I'm putting on Depop, I already have photos in them. So I don't really have to take that many try-on photos because I usually just put like pictures of me actually wearing the stuff. I got to know, don't keep me waiting. Said I love in motion, let's go. I can be yours. I don't know where we'll go from here. So let's feel all we wanna feel. I've said it on the channel before, but I have like a slight wool allergy, and I want to show you guys. I was wearing that gray sweater without anything underneath, and I literally just start getting itchy and red. And I've always had an issue with eczema. It was worse when I was a kid, but I just get so itchy, and that's why I can't wear wool, like straight up wool on my skin, which is so frustrating, especially as someone who's a fiber artist. Like, I love the properties of wool, but it just gets so itchy. Okay, I just posted a bunch of stuff on Depop. I'll link it down below if you see anything that you'd like. I think I'm gonna go for a walk. It actually warmed up. It's like 70 degrees, which is perfect walk weather. I've been going for long walks around this neighborhood. Oh guys, so the neighborhood that I walk in, there's like a ton of cats. So I walk every day and I get really excited to see these cats because they like run up to me. I get to say hi, they're like my friends. But there's another route that I've been taking, and there's like a free range guinea pig that's outside. I only saw it once, but a couple days ago I was walking by and there's actually 2 guinea pigs, and they just like chill in the front yard, eat the grass. It's so funny. It's Thursday today. I'm gonna drink a little bit of matcha and then go to the gym. But while I drink my matcha, I'm going to read a little bit of Iron Flame. I was kind of going last night. It's starting to get really good. I just hit part 2. People say that Iron Flame is a little bit slower than the first book, and I agree. I lied. I was gonna go to the gym, but my body is telling me to go for a really long walk instead. But I want to tell you guys about the guinea pig situation that I was talking about earlier. So I was walking past the guinea pig house, and the owner was outside, and I was asking him a bunch of questions about the guinea pigs, and apparently there's like a bunch of them among like 4 houses, and they just take care of these guinea pigs. And he was like, yeah, they do like way better outside, and they just like eat the grass and run around, and they've been there for a while and reproduce. Yeah, I don't know, I was kind of mind blown. I thought it was just like 2 guinea pigs, but apparently he said there was like 17 at one point, and like sometimes the animals get them like any other animal that lives outside. I was just amazed that there was so many guinea pigs. But what I was getting to was that he was telling me about all these trails in the area, so I think I'm gonna try to walk that trail today. And it's pretty early and it's cold out. It's a bit later. I was walking that new route that I was telling you guys about, and then I stumbled upon this plant shop, which is so cool. I didn't even know. It's kind of like tucked in a neighborhood, but I bought a plant. I've been wanting to buy more plants. This is, I think, a marble queen pothos. Definitely propagated from a pretty big plant because these leaves are really big. I just put it in this tomato can. Look how cute. I'm so excited that the plant store is so close because I'll definitely be going there more, and they have like a bunch of other stuff too. So that was really cool. It was kind of cool to just like stumble upon. That's why I like walking around so much, because I just like find random stuff. Also, I haven't showed you guys this yet, but I got this new cabinet for $5. It fits so perfect right here. If you haven't seen before, I had this wooden thing. It was laid down the other way, and then I had all this stuff stacked on top of the wood thing. But then I got this cabinet, so now I can put stuff in it. Now I just have like all this storage for random stuff. Like I have shipping stuff, few books, games. If you haven't played Blank Slate, I love this game. It's so fun. And I think it was so cheap because the door was broken when I bought it, but I fixed it. There was a missing piece and I just shoved a crochet hook right there. But yeah, now I have all this stuff stacked on top, and this wooden thing I didn't really know what to do with. And now it holds all of this vinyl. Sorry, it's dusty. I need to sweep. It was really dusty behind there and I haven't done that yet. And I don't really use my record player that much, but I feel like I'll use it more now that I have like a good station for it. And then I just have books, some cameras, my new plant. That's a little home update for you. I do want to put more frames and stuff on the wall, and I just got some command strips so I can do that. I'm sitting on the floor eating. I made this yellow curry. It's actually a paste. I got it from Whole Foods, and you just mix it with like a can of coconut milk and a bunch of vegetables and like whatever protein. And it's so good. So I made it last night, and this is what I'm eating. And I'm eating the leftovers before I go to my knitting circle, or like craft group, crochet, knitting, fiber arts, get together kind of thing. But while I eat, I'm trying to decide what I want to knit. I think I've come to a decision, but I'm still a little bit unsure. So I have this green top, has this like open back, and this was more of a test. So I never really finished it or refined it or anything, but I want to make the same thing, but I have this yarn, and it's a cotton yarn. So I actually don't know where I got this, but I think I want to use this, and I don't know if it's going to be enough. So I think for like the cuffing details, I want to do this brighter red, and I thrifted this, so I don't really know what this is. Ooh, that contrast looks so nice. This yarn from Hobie, it's the Portobello yarn, so maybe these 3 colors. I did this last time that I had that craft circle get together. I didn't start a project beforehand, so I feel like the whole time I was just counting, and I didn't really get far at all because I can't count and talk to people. So I sit there just like trying to count for the entire class and just cast on. So probably end up doing that today, but maybe I'll work on it more in this vlog, and you guys can kind of see if that comes into fruition or not. I'm really excited. This is the second one. I've been planning them. I'm trying to plan one every single month, and it's super casual, like it's very chill. But let me show you my outfit and then we can go. So this is what I started at Knitting Club last night. I think I already showed you guys that green top that I knit, but I wanted to do something similar but with these colors. So I have this red and blue, but now I'm kind of like, maybe I should use stripes and just do like a striped baby tee like that last one that I did. I think the reason why is because I'm worried about how much of this blue yarn that I'll have. I mean, I still have a ton left, don't get me wrong, but the yarn is thicker, so I feel like there's less than I think there is. I'm kind of in between doing this cutout and then the striped one. The nice thing is, I think I can do the cutout one again with just like a solid colored yarn and try that again. Because I think that was like a one skein project with whatever yarn that was. I think it was like a cascade yarn. So maybe I'll do this one as a striped tee, and then I won't have to worry as much about running out of yarn because I'll be switching off the red and blue anyways. So, okay, I think I'm gonna do stripes. Later in the day, I just spent most of the day kind of sorting through clothes and stuff because I just signed up for my first market of the year. So last year I started doing markets and I think my first one was in April. So I took a little break for a while, like over the holidays, and I just haven't been making as much stuff to sell. So now I think I'm finally ready to start again. So it's going to be in April, which means it's more like spring, summer kind of stuff. So I had to kind of sort out like my vintage stock or whatever I have. And I also want to finish my whips that I've made in the past and maybe just haven't weaved in the ends or did like finishing touches so I can bring those to the market. So I spent most of today just sorting out clothes and posting more stuff on Depop. But if you watched my closet cleanup video, which I keep talking about, sorry, but I had a fix/mend pile of just stuff that I wanted to fix before I put it back in the closet and stop avoiding it. So that's what I'm gonna do right now because I have all of these. Most of them are knits that I just need to weave in the ends, but some of them are things that have holes that I need to mend. I think I'm gonna start easy and just start weaving in ends. It's raining, so it's a nice rainy day. I can just throw on some YouTube and finish this stuff up. I just weaved in so many ends. So I think I'm gonna take a break and then do more repair stuff tomorrow because it's supposed to rain. I'll probably just be like inside. But yeah, it feels good and now I can put the stuff back in my closet. Today is Sunday and I didn't really do anything yesterday. I did get a new plant though. Let me show you. It's just a little monstera. I had to put it here. It was over by the window, but it's super cold today, so I didn't want it to get too cold. But this is its newest leaf. Starting to get some fenestrations. We do want to get more plants. I haven't been taking great care of the ones that I do have. This one does have a new leaf though, but I need to repot all of my plants after winter and stuff. I just haven't bought soil for it yet, so. Hi, it's Monday. So yesterday I did end up going to the scrap exchange too, and I got some fabric and I just really love this color. I feel like green is one of my favorite colors to wear. I don't know if you can see the texture, but it's like a thicker fabric and it was only $5. I think I want to make like a little mini skirt. I think that is one thing that my wardrobe is lacking, which I'm always like looking for, is mini skirts. So I think I'm gonna try to make a mini skirt. I don't have a pattern or anything, and I also think that I have a zipper that will match this. Today so far I just went to the gym, and I know I told you guys that I wasn't doing any more knitting classes. I was doing more of the knitting groups or whatever, but I am doing a crocheting class, so I have to like post it and stuff, and I've just been doing these little sample granny squares because the class is just going to be crocheting granny squares for the most part. So I'm gonna post the Eventbrite right now, and then we're gonna make a little skirt today. I've been trying to shift my focus back into making clothes to sell because I did sign up for my first market. I think I told you guys that. I did my first ever market last April. I did them throughout the summer and into the fall, but I took a little break for the winter. So now I think I'm ready to start doing markets again. So I need to make clothes to sell. I also sell vintage stuff too. So I think I'm gonna make myself a skirt and see if it's a good style that I can reproduce and sell to people that might be interested in it. And I think I'm gonna start really simple and just do like a pleated mini skirt of some sorts. I haven't done pleats in a long time. Also, I haven't sewed in a while. Sometimes when I take a little bit of a break, I need to get back into it slowly. So we're gonna see how it goes. So as most of you guys know, I started my sewing journey at the beginning of last year. So I'm really excited to tell you about today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of online classes and members who come together to explore their creative interests and to take the next step in their creative journey. So if you're someone who wants to deepen your expertise on a certain topic or maybe try a new hobby, then Skillshare is the platform for you. Skillshare is a great place to get inspired, learn new things, and put them to work in meaningful ways. So what's really cool about Skillshare is they offer these things called learning paths on specific topics. These learning paths are sets of curated classes that build on one another. So when I started learning how to sew, I was so intimidated because it is a really intimidating craft. I just wish I had a resource that could guide me through each step of being a complete beginner. I feel like I missed out on a lot of fundamental things, which is why recently I kind of went back to the basics, and I've been using a learning path called Sew Custom Clothing from Scratch. It has taught me things like foundational sewing skills, how to properly use sewing patterns, clothing design and sewing a piece that fits my own measurements. So if you've been wanting to learn how to sew and don't know where to start, I recommend both of Skillshare's classes. They have an even more beginner one than the one that I was talking about, and I think those are really good resources for beginners. Skillshare also has classes on a wide variety of topics, including graphic design, photography, fine art, marketing, productivity, crafts, and more. So if you want to check out Skillshare, do not wait, because the first 500 people to click the link in my description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring. Now let's get back into the video. Okay guys, so I cut 2 pieces because I didn't have enough length. Since I'll be doing pleats, I have to do a lot of excess fabric around, so I wanted it to wrap around like maybe 3 times, I think. You'd rather have more than less, you know? I'm also gonna be doing a waistband with a zipper. But now what I'm gonna do is serge all of the raw edges just to kind of get that out of the way, even though most of them I feel like I'll be tucking in a hem anyways. Okay, so I serged all of my edges except for the bottom one because I think I'm gonna be hemming it up later. I don't know the length that I want yet, so I'm gonna wait to do that after. So now I'm gonna make the pleats, and I've seen like the fork trick. If you haven't seen that, look it up on TikTok, but I think I'm gonna try that out. And I was gonna do pretty small pleats, but now I think I wanna do like 2-inch pleats, like maybe a little bit thicker. I didn't end up doing the fork because I didn't think the fork was big enough, so. Okay, so I finished up pretty much everything. The only thing I need to do is add the zipper so I can close it and finally try it on. Had a little bit of issues with the waistband here. I wanted this to go all the way over where I top stitched the pleats, but didn't make it that far, so it depends how it turns out in the end, but I might just seam rip and then kind of have them start pleating from the waistband. But other than that, I'm really excited. This is the first like really pleated skirt that I've done. As you can see, the lighting has changed because it's nighttime, so I think I'm gonna finish this tomorrow morning and add the zipper, and then I'll do a little try on. She's not perfect, but I'm proud of it. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm drinking a decaf coffee because I'm trying to cut back a little bit on my caffeine consumption because I feel super reliant on it and it makes me anxious. I'm also doing my nails, and guys, I've been using this like Sally Hansen Hard as Nails because I've been trying to grow out my nails because I've been using gel because I have like the whole gel kit and I've been using it at home for like, I don't know, years, and it just destroys your nails, especially if you're not taking it off properly, which I never was. So I'm trying to grow them out, and look, I feel like they're growing. I also read a big chunk of my book this morning, which it's finally getting good. It does pick up, so if you're reading this and you're kind of getting through it slowly, which I was, it gets better. I almost finished the skirt. I just have to add like the little hook thing. It's not perfect. There's definitely mistakes. I think I just haven't sewed in a while, so I was trying to kind of get back into it. All right, here it is. I still need to press it. I can't decide because I think I want to make it a little bit shorter, but I don't want it to be too short where it's like unwearable, you know? I feel like I was going for something more like this, but the pleats on this skirt are a lot thicker than the ones that I did, but it also does look really good with this white belt. Okay, here it is. She's cute, right? Like, I love this belt with the skirt. I think it went good for a prototype, but definitely some flaws. I think I should have lined up the zipper with one of the pleats. I do want to start practicing sewing every week because I feel like I'm always learning a lot of techniques and then I'll forget how to do them. I do have a notebook where I write like techniques and machine settings and stuff when I sew. I just haven't really been adding to it recently, so I want to get back to really adding to this. I've actually been able to read and knit at the same time because my book lays flat right now. I finished. I actually love this piece. I love the colors together. I did have a little bit of a blip on the fold over edge at the bottom. I made it too tight, so I had to go back and loosen it a bit. And I still need to block it. It feels a little bit tight around the arm still. So I'm gonna block it. Maybe not today, but in a few days. But yeah, I just love the stripes. I've been loving making these little baby tees recently, and there will be more. I'm trying to remember where I bought this blue yarn. I know I bought it while I was visiting my parents in Minnesota, and I'm going to visit them very soon, so I think I'm gonna try to find this yarn again because it's a really nice, I think it's a cotton blend. I can't really remember, but so I'll let you guys know maybe on Instagram if I find that yarn again. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at minigru.studios. Hopefully in the next vlog I'll have finished Iron Flame. I'm almost done. I have maybe like 60 pages left. I'm probably gonna finish it tonight, which I'm super excited about, so then I can read all the Reddit threads and all the memes on TikTok. I feel like I've been like scrolling past really fast if I see anything about Fourth Wing Iron Flame because I don't want any spoilers. But yeah, I think that's all. And like I said, I want to be doing more vlogs, so make sure you let me know if you like these kinds of videos. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any videos. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.